Hello, this is Compost Casket. I am Christy Durkin, and I am going to be interviewing the beautiful band Safetrip. If we could go around and say your full name, and if you even want to put your middle name, that would be adorable. And like what you do in the band, so like what instrument you play.
I think you're first.
I'm first? Alright, I'm Jack Smith. I'm Jack Aaron Smith. I play saxophones and clarinets.
Cute.
I'm Devin J. Wessels, and I play the bass.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm Alana Weisbach. I sing and write the words. Yeah.
I am Dylan Joseph Barnett, and I play,
Joseph?
yeah, that's my real name, and I play guitars, all different kinds.
Yeah. My name is Connor Lloyd Manabak.
Oh,
Yes.
That's a wild name.
Yeah, Connor Lloyd Manabak, who plays keys in Safetrip.
I'm Julian Merluzzi, and I play drums in Safetrip.
So, you guys have this album, and it's called, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be wrong, Eschatology. Eschatology. So I looked it up during my class, and eschatology, and I'm sure you know this, is the part of theology concerned with death, judgment, and the final destiny of the soul and humankind. And I want to know why you named your album that.
Yeah, so I learned about it in this like world religions class I was taking. And for some reason that really stuck with me because there are all these like jazz songs called like ornithology and like anthropology. So I was like, oh, there's like an ology word that I don't know. What is that?
Yeah.
And I thought it was really cool because I'd never heard of it, and I think that the concept is really interesting. And then we were writing the album, and I like had that word in mind, and I realized like all the songs were about like different ways that things in my life were ending at the time. So I was like on like a smaller scale.
And you said we were all writing, so do you guys all write together as like a collective group, or is there one writer?
Yeah, so it kind of started with Connor, Alana, and myself just kind of getting together and jamming, and then just like coming up with like just chord progressions, and Alana would write words, and it just was like, it was very natural process, and then slowly just like we kind of everyone else joined, and we just started arranging things collectively, and yeah, it just kind of came together.
I was listening to your songs, and they were very like, I felt like they're so like ambiance, and I was like simply vibing with them. And like I want to know like, what do you feel when you play them, and what do you want your audience to feel, and is there a difference?
Yeah, I mean, I've always just been really inspired by this band called Hiatus Coyote. That like, they were kind of the reason that I got into jazz and stuff in the first place. And I just like how they make the little moments like mean so much, like to me.
Yeah.
So when I write music, I try to make those moments happen a lot, you know. And I want people to like be able to notice the little things and make them kind of like subtle, but you know. So, because those are the things that really like make me feel the most of like whatever emotion I'm trying to convey. So I just want other people to feel that too.
I think like there's a huge message to each song, and I really like Alana's lyrics a lot, and I feel like they've helped me heal in ways, and hopefully they can help other people who hear music heal in different ways.
Yeah.
And so like us as a unit is just a way to present that.
I don't know, it's interesting because they're really personal, but also I tried to make them like not like too specific so that everyone can like feel it differently, I guess. It's interesting when I'm like singing it though, because I know like, oh, this is about this thing, but I also find that the songs kind of change over time, and I'll like think that it was about one thing, but then realize like, oh wait, it's about another thing, like climate change. And like, that's interesting. The biggest compliment I could get would be if someone came up to me afterwards and was like, oh, I really like emotionally resonated with that, because that's like what my job is.
I myself playing the music have so much fun. I feel like these guys do too, and that as an audience you can hear that. You can hear it when the people making the music genuinely enjoy each other's presence and what they bring to the art form.
The album has been completely recorded in the apartment because Devin has a bunch of equipment, and he's a great producer, and I kind of have some stuff too, and we just like set up live sessions, and yeah, it's just, we did it all ourselves, which I'm pretty proud of. Like, we didn't go anywhere else, it was all done pretty much in our apartment. Like what we're doing when you don't use a studio, there's just a lot of like technical difficulties that arise.
Yeah.
Because, you know, studio just kind of has like, you know, it's all set up, and like the computer's always gonna work. Like Devin and I both had to deal with computers breaking, and like just a bunch of crazy stuff. Yeah, it's hard, but it's worth it, I think.
That what we have is real. Touch me and I promise you that what we have is real.